Have you ever felt as if your life is on pause while everyone else seems to be moving forward? You check your phone for that call or text message you're waiting for and nothing came through. On social media, you watch others celebrate the milestones you're praying to God about, and you have to smile and ask God why. That's the pain of waiting. It is invisible but painful. And the funny truth is that nobody teaches us how to survive it. Waiting can feel like a punishment, even when it is one. You start thinking things like maybe I've been forgotten. And people will tell you to be patient. But patience is not passive. It's not easy. It's active suffering. Things like you having to wait for a job after countless interviews. Or having to actually wait for healing, even when doctors are not giving you a prescription. Or watching your friends get healed one after another while you're waiting for them. Are you waiting for your hustle to finally pay off? Waiting hard because it's a daily reminder that you're not where you want to actually be. And it messes with your mind left and right. You start feeling angry watching others get what you've been praying for. You get angry at God, at life, at yourself. You feel tired because even hope itself can be exhausting. And then comes the silence when you cry, pray, and hunger, but yet nothing. Waiting feels endless because it does not have a counter flow, so you don't even know when it's going to happen. It is going to be the next fruit and the next fruit. But think about the farmer who plants the corn. He covers the soil and weeds. He waters it daily, but the soil does not change. If you don't know any better, you think that nothing is happening on the background. That's how waiting feels. You may be pouring in the effort and not seeing any discouragement. But I want you to know that what feels like silence does not always be absent. So if you're waiting in love, in career, and in music, I want you to hear this. You are not alone and your wait is not wasted. Because here is where the truth is. While you're waiting, something is happening. Something is happening. And in the next part of this video, I'll show you why delay is often a preparation for something we cannot see. The truth is none of us like waiting. And sometimes delay is not a denial, it is a classroom. And the waiting room of life, that is where the deepest lessons are taught. So if you're here and you're asking God why is delay, then this is for you. Waiting builds depth. Sometimes delay is God's way of stretching our roots before He shows our fruit. Just imagine if your love or success come too early. You might not be ready to hold it. And sometimes delay is not a punishment, it is a preparation. Another thing is that waiting purifies desire. When something takes time, it gives you the opportunity to find out if you really want it or just like the idea of it. Because sometimes some of us actually think we want something, but the wait reveals what is genuine. And if that thing we are waiting for finally comes, we don't just want it, but we cherish it. Think about the family that has been waiting for a child. When the baby finally arrives, the gratitude is deeper than words. Waiting also produces strength. Resistance, that is what waiting is. It is the resistance training for the soul. Every day you did not quit in the waiting room, you are building spiritual and emotional strength. And when the blessing finally comes, you are strong enough to actually carry it without it breaking you. Delay does not make you weak, it silently makes you stronger. Think about a woman who is currently pregnant. She has to wait for 9 months with pain, frustration, and even discomfort. But she cannot rush the process because if she rushes, she's going to harm herself and the baby. By the end of the day, her waiting is not wasted because it produces a life. So maybe your waiting is not empty after all. Maybe it's not silence for shaping. Maybe it's not punishment for preparation. Because waiting can feel endless, but hidden in it are the lessons that will transform you into who you're becoming. And in the next part of this video, we are going to look at how to wait well, the hope that is hidden in waiting. Waiting is hard, and it feels as if your prayer is just bouncing on the ceiling, or that God has even forgotten your address. But hope is not found after delay. Hope is found in the delay. And the way you wait determines how you rise. Let's try to change a perspective. Don't see waiting as a wasted time. See it as an invested time. Because the season of waiting can either be bitter or better. The difference is just the perspective. When you shift from why me to what lesson is this trying to teach me, hope is born. And the truth of the matter is that delay is not a pause in your story. It is part of your story. I would like you to practice active waiting. Because there's a difference between passive waiting, where you just sit and serve, and an active waiting, where you prepare yourself for the blessing you're waiting for. For instance, if you're waiting for an opportunity, you need to develop a skill while you're waiting. If you're looking for love, you need to heal and develop yourself so that when the love finds you, you don't have to lose it. Because hope grows when your waiting has a purpose. For instance, a farmer does not just plant a seed and sit idle. He water it, he weeds it, and he nurture it even before he sees the fruits. Another thing is you need to anchor yourself in gratitude. Delay makes us obsess over things we don't have yet. But gratitude reminds us of what we already do have. And you cannot hold on to hope without practicing gratitude. The more you count your blessings in the waiting period, the more strength you have to keep working. So gratitude is the fuel that actually keeps your hope alive during the delay period. Waiting may feel endless, but it's never empty. It teaches you patience, it builds your strength, and most importantly, it teaches you to hope even when you are not seeing the end. So when waiting feels endless, don't give up. Lean in, because hope is hidden in the very delay that you're fighting against.